So picture this. You're 20 years old and you're halfway through your second year of university. You're looking into companies to apply to next year and you stumble upon Kainos. You look into them, you like what they're doing and you apply. You manage to get an interview. You've been lucky enough to convince the interviewers that you know what you're doing, which you don't, but you don't really have to tell them that. And they offer you the job. You take the job, you finish the year, you travel in the summer before you start work. And then the big day comes. You get put into 7 weeks of technical training with a class full of people you don't know. Yet. 7 weeks fly by in the blink of an eye, and before you know it, you've been assigned a project that you start in September. Your manager pulls you aside and tells you, "There's been a change of plans. We have you lined up for another project, but it is based somewhere else." So, where is the project based then? London. You talk to your new manager and you start in 2 weeks. The travel team book a taxi, flights, train, and a hotel for you just to get to your project. This is the room that I'm going to be staying in for the next week or so. At least for the next 10 or 15 minutes, I'm just going to be admiring the room that I'm going to be staying in next week. So, yeah, that's about it. It starts off slow as you learn the ropes, but a few weeks later, you're picking up your own work and you're completing it. You stumble along, but your team are around you to help you along the way. You start to feel like you know what you're doing. You explore London. You go to the places you've only ever seen in the movies. Trafalgar Square. Tate Modern. Soho. Tower Bridge. Camden Market. You get an apartment walking distance from work. You start to feel at home.
Sunday the 7th of January 2018.
Thursday the 6th of February 2018. The 1st of March 2018. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon and I'm just going for a walk around London. I realise how beautiful this the water fountain is. Look at that, that's amazing. That should be water. That's all frozen over.
You start playing football with the other Kainos employees who work in the area, and you realise that you probably won't make the next World Cup squad. So you start to read the book that your manager recommended you read, and you start to notice all the things that you can improve. You start to get a little bit better. You're talking more in team exercises, you lead stand-ups and team retrospectives. You get good feedback and you get encouraged to keep pushing yourself. You invite your friends from training over and explore London. You take them to all the places that you fell in love with along the way. As the year goes on, you gain confidence and you push yourself to do as many things as you can. You pick up hobbies along the way and you never miss an opportunity to explore. You go to every event that you possibly can. The Aviva Premiership Final, Hamilton, Young Frankenstein, Lieutenant of Inishmore, Matilda, and Harry Potter. You start to adapt to the rush of it all. The pace. The people. The life. A new member joins the team and you're asked to bring them up to speed. Of course, you're willing to do that. But what do you know? You start to realise you know a lot more than you thought. You help them get up to speed and they come to you whenever they need help. You know the impact that your team had on you along the way, so you're more than willing to help and give back whenever you can. As the year comes to an end, you start to think about everything you've done, the people you've met, the places you've seen, the time that you've had. You can only stop to think. This is just the start.